Oh, there's one. Let's go. Oh, I just missed one. Man. There it is. There it is. Came back. There's something. What's going on, guys, and welcome to another episode of All Mouth Bassing. Today's episode is some footage from just a little while back. I went out to a local pond called Valco Ponds a few nights in a row, and I tested out the Googan Squad Scout. This is a pretty decent little jerkbait. It was my first time ever using it, and I'm not going to give too much away. You guys could stick around and see how it all went and see what I thought about the bait. I'll definitely do like a little recap slash review type deal at the end, but I had some okay luck at it. It went pretty well. I was out there at the ponds going after some walleye, and I had quite a bit of fun. Like I said, I was pretty impressed with the bait, so I'll get more in depth about that a little later on, but I don't have too much more to say about it. It's just a pretty basic bait video, so just stay tuned and check it out if you guys want to see what I caught with it and what I thought. Go figure, I take a cast with the camera cut and I get hit. I think it's a bass too. Kind of cool, actually. It is a bass. It's actually not even, I mean, it's a dink, but it's bigger than anything I was actually expecting to pull out of there. Pretty little spotted bass. Pretty cool, honestly. It's got beautiful colors on it. That's better. Didn't have the best lighting a second ago. Beautiful colors though. Alright, I came down here by the water where I could get a good release on this little guy. What a beautiful little fish. The markings are so pristine. So nice looking. But anyway, let's get the release on this little... Oh, there he goes. Took right off. Cool. Alright guys, time to get after some walleye now. I've got the Googan Squad Scout, the full-size one in the color Silver Flash. This should imitate a shad pretty well, which is one of the main forages in here. And honestly, I might even get into some bass if I throw this around, because the pre-spawn should be starting pretty soon out here in southern Colorado. We're starting to get some pretty warm days mixed in with the cold now. I think I might check out pond 3. Okay, let's try a few casts over here at pond 3. On one, let's go. No! It popped off. Are you serious right now? What a bummer, guys. Come on. I knew it wasn't hooked too good. I knew I should have kept my rod lower. I almost even said something about keeping my rod tip low because I could see it wasn't hooked good, and then I just completely ignored that instinct. Man. Hopefully I could get into some more. I probably would have threw it on a stringer too. That's the even bigger bummer. If I got a decent walleye tonight, I was probably planning on keeping it for dinner. And that one most likely would have been good for it. There's something. All right. Decent one. Not bad at all. So do that. Yes. All right. It's a little bit skinny, but I might hang on to this one if it's over 15. I was kind of hoping to catch a eater tonight. If it keeps, I'm keeping it. So stoked I caught this fish though. Alright guys, this is a real skinny fish like I said, but it actually comes in just shy of 17 inches. So keep size in these ponds is just state regs, so it's 15 inches. I'm going to go ahead and hang on to this one. Maybe if I catch another slightly smaller one, I'll hang on to that too, since this one's a skinnier one. But if I make this with something else, it'll be enough meat, so I'm going to hang on to it. Like I said, I've been wanting to hang on to a walleye lately. I've been wanting to have some walleye meat, so pretty glad I caught this one, even if it is a little thin. But anyway, gonna get it on a stringer and get back to doing some fishing. Well, alright guys, the bite seems to have died down quite a bit here anyway, and now there's a bunch of beavers swimming around. So that'll probably affect the bite a little bit, especially since they've clapped a couple times because I spooked them. So yeah, between the bite dying down and those beavers driving me nuts, I think I'm just gonna pack it up and call it a night now. Okay guys, it's the next night. I did decide to come back out to Valco Ponds tonight. I'm walking in right now. I'm just talking to the camera for a sec ahead of time because I'm going to try to hurry up and get set up. I'm getting out here a little bit late tonight, so the sun's actually just setting behind the mountains right now. It just went behind the mountains. We still got pretty good visibility, just no direct sunlight anymore. And this should be pretty much like the perfect conditions for a walleye bite right now. I would imagine if they're going to be biting tonight, they should be fired up pretty soon here. Alright, I'm not mixing it up or getting too creative tonight. I'm standing in the same spot I was getting bites last night, and I've got the same bait on. Just this Googan Squad Scout, the full-size one in the color Silver Flash. This is quite possibly, I mean, I've only thrown it one night, but for the conditions, I mean, it's been warm nights, but it's the middle of winter right now, basically. Or the end of winter, kind of, I guess, but for the conditions, I was real impressed with the bite with this last night, so this might be one of my new favorite jerk baits. Anyway, though, let's whip it out there and see what happens. Oh, there's one. Let's go. mad one. All right, guys, I was close. We're at just a hair over 15, so it just keeps. It's a tiny bit chunkier than the one from last night. I think I am gonna hang on to this one. I actually got some pretty solid fillets out of that one the other night. I'm getting better at filleting. I actually got almost a good meal out of that one last night there. So gonna throw this on a stringer and get back to fishing. All right, I got that walleye strung up, the old Googan Squad Scout pulling through. Gonna get it back out there. Oh, did I go too far left? Nope, we're good. That made me really nervous for a sec though. Thought I might have cast too far left, like directly into the weeds, but I didn't. Is that a fish? No, weeds. For a split second there, I was bumping off weeds. I thought I had a fish hitting, but it wasn't. Take one more out by them weeds. See if I could pull another one out of there. Oh, I just missed one. Man. There it is. There it is. Came back. Decent one. Not a bad one at all for this pond. Gonna give it a little drag, actually. That's a decent fish. What the heck, man? There's not a ton of big ones in these ponds. That's not a bad fish. Is this even a walleye? Yeah, it's not a bad walleye. Let's go. What the heck, man? I was not expecting that. This is one of the bigger ones I've hooked up with in these ponds. Man, this is a tough spot to land fish though. Looks like he's hooked decent, I hope. Man, that's a nice fish. Come on, buddy, don't do all that. I don't want to horse it too bad, because maybe I could get it. Come on, don't you pop me, don't do it. I'm trying to get him kind of like in a position and use. Oh no, don't do it, buddy. What did I just kick? Yes. That is a beautiful freaking fish. What the heck, guys? I've never caught a fish like this in these ponds. Oh my God. Wow. I can't believe this. I wasn't expecting it to be this big, because even knowing it was a nice one and I was fighting a big fish, because I've never caught a fish of this quality in these ponds. This thing is a slab. Holy crap. We're looking at a 23-inch Mondo. Beautiful fish. Well, that was pretty freaking awesome, guys. Like I said, I've never came out to this pond expecting to catch a fish like this. At least as far as walleye go, this thing is way bigger than anything I've ever landed in this pond. Let's get it back in the water though. All right. So tight. All right, guys. I'm over at pond 3 again tonight. It's my third night in a row out here. I've got the Googan Squad Scout on again. It's the color Silver Flash. This is a beautiful jerkbait. It's already all chewed up. I've only been using it for a day or two. Definitely a big fan of this jerkbait. And I'm gonna go ahead and whip it around a little bit tonight, see if I could get on some more walleye with it. Got a little bit of wind tonight, so got to be a little more careful with my casts. Almost ended up on the weeds already. I took a little practice cast and it was whack. Oh, I'm on one. What's that? Oh yeah. All right. That came out of nowhere. I wasn't paying attention at all, guys. Oh, let's see if I can land it. Oh no, he splashed. I still got him. Hell yeah, guys. Wasn't sure if I was gonna pull a walleye tonight. The bite window's been pretty short and Scoop started getting into them a while ago, so I was getting a little nervous, but we got one. All right, guys, got another one on the clutch. Not big or anything, but real pretty fish. Let's get it back in the water. Oh, maybe. Oh, it's all caught up in the weeds. Kind of thick right there. I might have to give it a little toss, guys. There she goes. Hell yeah. Well, that was tight. Let's try for another. No, I said let's try for another. Scoop's like, you're on another? That's funny, man. What's that? Oh, that night we were both just slamming them? Yeah, that was wild. I want to go up north. I want to go up to like Minnesota or the Dakotas, up where those lakes are up there with the like crazy numbers where you could just go out any night and have a night like that. Oh, I'm on another one. Oh yeah. Doesn't look like a big one. Actually, no, it's not. It's about the same size. Okay, guys, smallest one of the video so far. Probably about a 13-14 incher, but I'll take it. Let's get this guy back in the water. Hopefully without me ending up in the water. I'm actually just going to give it a toss. There it goes. All right, guys, as always, thanks for watching another episode, and thank you so much for sticking around till the end. As you could see, that was awesome. I am mega impressed with this Googan Squad Scout. This little jerkbait was killing it. I went out there after some walleye with it, and I mean, it's got bite marks all over it to show. Things all chewed up. I got hit several times, and I've used it since then, and I had some awesome luck since then. So I think in the intro, or even just now, I might have said it was the first time using it. I believe my last video that I uploaded, I was using it, but I actually uploaded in kind of opposite order because this video was spread out through a few days and the other video kind of fell in between a few of those days. So I dropped that last video and now I'm dropping this one. So y'all have actually seen me use the Scout once or twice before on a video, but this will be, in this video, was the first time I ever actually used one, and like I said, I was just super impressed. I know I just went on forever about it being the first time, but anyway, super impressed with it on a first impression and continuing to use it. Just awesome bait. I give it a 10 out of 10. I was working it in tough conditions in a decent pond. Usually those ponds are okay for walleye, not the best ever, but not bad. And I mean, it was still very early in the year. I'm talking like still late-ish winter, like not even close to early spring yet. I mean, kind of close, but not really. Not to the point where I would have thought the bite would be picking up like that yet, and I was still crushing it with that Googan Squad Scout. Again, I was throwing the color Silver Flash, so if you're anywhere with like shad and more shiner type baits, Silver Flash was probably a great color. There's a couple others that would probably be pretty good for that kind of imitation, but basically I was out there trying to imitate shad with it, and it seemed to be doing a great job. The walleye were eating it up, and I even caught that really nice walleye on it, which was a huge surprise in those ponds, because I've caught quite a few walleye in those ponds, and they're almost always in the like 14 to 18, 19 inch range. I've never really got on bigger ones in there, so catching that bigger one was a big surprise to me, and I was mega stoked about that. So again, just super impressed with the Googan Squad Scout. I'll definitely be buying more in other colors, and I'll definitely be throwing more in the future. Again, I've already thrown it some more and had some awesome luck some more, so it's just a pretty great bait. And I mean, I like Googan Squad, I like their baits, but I'm not one of those fanboys that just says every single thing they put out is magic. You know, I'm not one of those guys. I do like Googan, but I'm not gonna say their baits are great if they're not. I genuinely like this bait a lot and thought it was awesome. So I'm gonna shut up now. I've been going on about it forever, so I'd give it about a 10 out of 10. Think it's an awesome bait, and that's about it. So thanks again for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next one, and I'll see you on the water.